Good morning, students. Welcome to online classes presented by Mr. Ravi S. Kumar, lecturer in Department of Studies in Commerce, KLS Gupta College of Commerce, Belgavi. So, dear students, in today's class, we are going to discuss about a very important topic, that is unorganized retail. So, from the last classes, we are discussing format of retailing. So, in that format of retailing, basically two types. One is organized retail format, and the one is what? Unorganized retail format. So we completed successfully, that is organized retail format. So in that, basically four methods organized retail formats. Those are store based, non-store based, and service based, and ownership. So in the last class, ownership, last point I am not clearly defined that, but even though if you have any questions regarding that, you may ask the questions, I will be justify that. So let us move to the next aspect, that is the second main part of unorganized retail formats. So dear students, what do you mean by unorganized retail formats? See, unorganized retail formats means, actually we know that retail format means what? The classifications or types of retailing activities. Means, according to that, unorganized retail format is refers to the there is no any systematic, there is no any set of rules, or there is no any set of format to sell the goods and services. This is known about what unorganized retail formats, because as you know already, unorganized means what? Unorganized means there is no nothing to be organized. Everything is to be as per the retailer point of view. They are going to selling the goods and services. But here there is no any set of rules and regulations, and the retailers are not have any registration for the selling of goods and services, and there is no particular shop, and they are not paying any taxes. These all will comes under the what? Unorganized. And these unorganized retail formats are basically the example divided into, again, the first one is peddler and street hawkers, and second one is kirani shops, and third one is bazaar, and fourth one is what? Jatras. So let us move to that. So what happened under the peddler? See, dear students, peddler is nothing but what? We call it as alemari. It means these people and these sellers, they are going to sell the goods. It means vegetables, grocery, and they sell the goods as per the consumer durable goods, carry the goods on their hand or on their bicycle or on their four-wheeler trolley. So by using four-wheeler trolley or bicycle or any other their hand, they are going to selling the goods and service to the customers. Means these are selling the goods in very small demanded, because there is a meaning in that. Peddler means what? Peddler means they are using the cycle and using the four-wheeler trolley. So using that, they are going to selling the goods and service to the customers, but this is what in a small quantity. And best example in your area or in your in front of home, they are going to these are the by using the trolley. In that trolley, they are going to keep all types of vegetables, and they are going to moving from area to area. So those are best example of what? A peddler, hawkers. These are the example. Let us move to the second one, that is what? Kirani shops. So what happened under the kirani shops? Because again I would like to tell regarding peddler again. So these peddlers are, see, they are selling, they are what? They are not, there is no particular shop for them, and there is no any systematic to selling of goods and services, and there is no any set of provision for them, but according to their convenience, they are going to selling the goods and services. Because of that, this is one of the best example of unorganized retail. Next, kirani shops. See, so these kirani shops are popularly grocery shops in India, so that sell the vegetables and grocery to Indian families, and they are normally located nearby the residence of the consumer. With that, and these kirani shops are controlled by family business, because these are basically family owned businesses. They may not allow the pure marketing principles. A kirani shop owner is a trusted man of his customer and his consumer, and people depend entirely on him for business and also social activities. This is all about what? Kirani shops. So once again I will repeat that what happened to the kirani shops. See, kirani shops are popularly known as what? Grocery shops in India, and these grocery shops are sell the vegetables and grocery items, according to the Indian families. And as per the Indian family requirement, these are going to selling the goods and services. And basically these are located in what? The residence, where the consumers, where the customers are residing. So near to them, these are the residing. And the such type of the kirani shops are basically managed by and controlled by the family members only, and these are not follow the any the marketing principles. Okay, we'll move to the next one, that is bazaar. See what happened under the bazaar. See, bazaars are basically in villages and rural India will have these retail activities weekly once. So best example, if you take it in your area or in your villages or in your street, so in such places the bazaar will going on, the bazaar will be conducted once in a week. So sometimes in some of the areas, in Sunday bazaar and Wednesday bazaar and Thursday bazaar, the different area, the different villages, based on the villages and based on the rural places, the bazaar is going. In my villages, the bazaar is once in a week, that is on Sunday. So bazaar means bazaar will be engaged on once in a week. And the weekly day bazaar changes from area to area. On the designated and day, shops are set and people congratulate to make their shopping for this week. It means, as I told you, bazaar in the sense of what? The bazaar is basically one of the unorganized retailing format. But under bazaar, what will happen? The bazaar will be engaged. Bazaar will be bazaar activities will be occurrence once in a week. And but these bazaar are changing from area to area. In this area is Sunday, and next area is what? Saturday, and next area is what? Wednesday and Monday. That depends on the changing of the day. The bazaar will be changing. And next we'll move to the what? Jatras. So what happened under the jatras? See, jatras are religious activities wherein people congratulate or gather to make to gather or to mark the occasions. So during the period of the tenants are fixed to sell the goods. Apart from this, pan shops and gully dukans are popularly means of retailing, particularly in India. So basically what will happen under the jatras? Jatras are also one of the best example of unorganized retail formats. And these jatras are religious activities, because the jatra will be depending on the religion. Hindu people, Christian people, Muslim people, according to their the customs and traditions and belief, they are going to organizing the jatras. And Hindu people will call it jatras, and Muslim people will celebrating, that is what they will, their culture related what best example, what that is the best example, that is what Baba, that is, I am not getting that exactly. So those Muslim people will engage Bakrid, Eid Mila. According to that, they will be organized. And if you take an example of a Christian, the Christian people will be, that is what, a Christmas they will be organized. So according to this, the people, customs and traditions, they are going to organize the jatras. So but when we look into the jatras, so jatras are peoples are will gather and mark the best occasion of that. But in that jatras, what will happen? Nothing is to be systematic. There is no any the systematic provisions of selling at goods and services. But according to the jatra, the different kinds of goods and services are coming, and they are going to selling to the customers and make them happy of the customers. But here what will happen in jatras and bazaar and kirani shops and peddler, there is a strong relationship between customer and seller, retailer and seller. But because as per the customer requirement, they are going to selling the goods and services, and these are also providing what the credit facilities to the customers. Because of that, in nowadays in India, compared to organized, unorganized have a strong belief. So this is all about what unorganized retailing formats. In the next class, we are going to discuss about the emerging trends in organized retail formats. We'll meet with the next class with a new topic. Within 2 to 3 classes, in 3 classes, 3 to 4 classes, your second chapter will be completed. If you have any questions, you may comment on that. Thank you.